All right, so coming to the stage, a lovely lady. Give it up for Paz Soto. Give it up, y'all. Give it up, Paz. Give it up,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please keep it going for your host, T.L. Fitz. Awesome. Nikki had called me. Hold on one second. so, so Nikki, she had called me a couple of weeks ago to invite me to this occasion. And then she was like, well, would you like to say a couple of words? I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't even know if I can show up. But I'm always going to show up, and I'm going to show out for my Nikki. For example, and TL touched on it, the little problem, she hit the fan, and she called upon me. And she was like, I need you to get here. I don't know why she talks like that when she's in distress. I need you to get here. And I'm like, well, what do you need? Like, I didn't know if she needed my background in Department of Defense program management or if she needed me to stomp a motherfucker out. So I was like, Ma, what do you need? She's like, bitch, just get here. Oh, my God. And I'm like, well, do you need me to bring my Manolos or do you need me to bring my Tims? And without missing a beat, she goes, bitch, bring both. Oh, my God. Just fucking get here. And she made it out that ordeal triumphant. Bruised, but never broken. And I admire that. Amen. And I admire that about her resiliency, her tenacity, but most of all, her strength. Because in these days, there's so many cowards that they need an entourage or a clique to stand against a challenge or overcome an obstacle. But not Nikki. Like a true queen, she is strong enough to stand alone. Figuratively, not literally, because the bitch is old, she got a bum knee, and her feet so skinny, I don't know how the fuck she don't keel over. And the other thing I admire about Nikki is about her strength is the strength that it took her to overcome addiction. And everybody who knows her knows that drugs and alcohol are not her main addiction. They're actually a big heart and a really big dick. Attached to really big dicks. And the other two addictions that she has is cosmetics and fashion. And now she got my little 8-year-old addicted to that shit. And it didn't help that she took her to boo, because I'm fucking Walmart and Target, and she took my little 8-year-old to fucking Nordstrom and shit. And I'm trying to keep up with these two little retail tornadoes, the tall one being Nikki and the short one now, mini Nikki. And it was affirmed that Nikki has very expensive taste in cosmetics and very cheap taste in men. No, I'm probably just biased. I'm probably just biased. I hope. Kevin, I fucking hope I'm being biased for your safety. We are all motherfucking watching you, and I got the Tims in the motherfucking bag. But I think I'm biased because I think so highly of you, Nikki. Because I feel when a man falls to his knees and prays to God for a good woman, it is you that he will send. And that's my opinion, and I think it's a fact. The other thing I admire about Nikki is her fashion. I just, oh my goodness, she's just absolutely beautiful. And for example, on Sunday, we actually went to the Kennedy Center Mark Twain Prize celebrating Kevin Hart, who was this year's recipient. And she, the party, our party, we went dressed to kill. The male acquaintances, they had formal attire and dark fitted suits. I went in a really nice red, like a cocktail dress with a diamond brooch. And Nikki was absolutely stunning. She had a full-length gown of gold. Like she wore gold from the top of her perfectly shaped head to the bottom of her skinny ass feet. She had so much gold on. My kid was like, "You did look like a trophy." That's what Brooklyn said. She said you look like a trophy. And then she had this beautiful teal fur shawl, and and it threw me for a loop because usually she wears faux fur in support of animal rights. But this time, I'm like, wait a minute, is that? And I knew it was fur, not only because Brandon Moore called it her emotional support animal, but because halfway through the show, the bitch ran away. And Earl Wyatt, a writer that was with us, we spent like 15 minutes trying to catch this bitch. I'm trying to coax it with a piece of ham, but the bitch kept hissing at me and shit. And Earl had to fucking just choke it out and stuff. And then we brought it back to her, and without missing a beat, she pulled a pill out her titty and just gave it to him. We were like, the fuck, it's a sedative. And just started watching the show like nothing happened. Now, Brandon Moore, who's back there, and Earl and I, we're all looking at each other like, what the fuck? Because it hit us. All night, shit was appearing, but we didn't know where it was coming from. The sedative. My breath had smelled like somebody had shit in it. In my mouth, boom, she gave me a stick of gum. A guy in like 2 rows in front of us was complaining about chest pains. Boom, a fucking whole defibrillator. Clear. But I won't take any more of your time. Weren't we? But Nikki, thank you for being you. I am honored to be loved by you, to be supported by you. And if you ever need me, I will always be there with the Manolos and the Tims. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Nikki and our host, TL Fitz.
Yes. Thank you, Paz. Thank you, love. Yes, give it up to her, y'all. Give it up to her. Hey, real story. Paz was holding that thing. Paz was ready to do it. This is real. I'm talking about some real life shit. I was like, shit, I don't know where she had that bitch tucked at, but when we got to Niki house, she pulled that bitch out. I was like, goddamn, all right. I was covered. Better than Allstate, goddamn it. Better than Allstate. She had the drum on that bitch and everything. I don't know where she put that motherfucker and all that, but she had it in there.